ready to go, ready to run it back, ready to run it back. Boom, boom, boom. I'm still waiting for them to finish their installation, so I need to study for Chimpers Tuesday spaces on Tuesday. So come hang with me as I take notes and study up for Chimpers Tuesday to drop all the alpha on Chimpster. What am I doing? Okay, so I need to get out of here already. We're here. Let me. No, where I put it at? Let me see. Do 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 do. I learned how to stream. Now you're not gonna stop seeing me stream. That's crazy. Um, YouTube, what's up? X, what's up? Streaming on YouTube, streaming on X. The Cherry Chimp Chronicles. Cherry Chimp Chronicles. Let's go. Okay. Cherry Chimp Chronicles. Alright, cool. Alright, again, we are in the arcade real quick. We're gonna run a game and then we're gonna start taking down some notes for this Tuesday Spaces. Let's go. Every Tuesday. So let's talk about Tuesday Spaces. Let's talk about how and why Tuesday Spaces, right? I think as a holder of an NFT, you should play full out. You should be able to know the ecosystem you're in. So I'll jump into these spaces. I'll jump into these spaces. First, I started with B-Check and his entrepreneurial spaces. I remember hearing early in the mornings. They were so good, man. B-Check, you gotta bring those back, bro. As I was working as a porter in the school. I remember it fondly. I am, and I was participating in like spaces, trying to talk on be friend spaces as well. But I'm like, dude, I gotta go all in. You know, I gotta be an active community member. If NFTs are the greatest networking vehicle, they only work when you are actively participating. That means being on Discord. That means again, like I was showing in the video earlier on. That means commenting, reposting, liking, DMing, all the good stuff, man. All the good stuff. Then I saw a posting. Oh yeah, remember the play is real quick for this game. The play is holding Squarespace. They're holding the space button. Sorry, holding the space button, and just moving around left and right. These you can see they're different chunks now. They take about two hits. Yeah, two hits to hold up, right? So yeah, play full out, and I believe Odie and a couple other, one more space if I'm not mistaken. I posted up that they are looking for co-hosts if anybody was interested. So I remember instantly saying, yeah, let's do it. Let's do Tuesday spaces. Felt like it was one that can work around my schedule. No. I lost. Wave 7. Should I go for another one? Yeah, and I mean, I felt like, dude, if I'm researching it, I'm learning more about, and I think at the time I was also making like threads on chimpers so I can learn more about them. And Yeah, so I was able to jump into and receive really well by the community. So I mean, it just made me want to even keep going. Um, and I feel like this is a way for me to like one get out of my comfort zone, right? One, I try to get out of my comfort zone by being on stream, but also like talking. Um, yeah, I guess being social doesn't come so natural to me, but it's in right. One thing is like it's in our nature to want to socialize, have good people around you and stuff, and and so you get to kind of choose your own tribe, as you are purchasing your NFT. What community aligns with the vibes you're trying to put out. You know, yeah. But back to the Tuesday thing, and I'm like, what better way to fully learn and immerse myself than to be a part of the community spaces that they have. Um, and I try to bring my 2 cents in, but also like doing research for it, for the space, and doing that to like bring talking points um, to the spaces. Doing that helped me learn more about what's going on Chimpers. So yeah, I always look forward to doing these spaces. I feel like me and Odie and now Junkie have really formed a good like chemistry. Um, they're really cool peoples, and just really lucky to be able to like share the stage with them, the spaces, and just vibe out with them. Um, I learned a couple things as well because these guys are wicked smart. So I mean, it's always good um, to hang out with smarter people than you. Um, but yeah, the reason why I mentioned that is because now it's going on for more than a year, and it's something that I really again, besides looking really forward to it, I feel like if you're trying to build your personal brand and trying to get more and more, I guess you could use the word known in the community, is to be in these type of positions to get more notoriety. I think I botched the word. Um, but yeah, I mean, what can I say? I guess that's also a part of the strategy when I buy the NFT because when you're thinking of why an NFT as a good place to park your Ethereum or your USD, um, it's I feel, I, and I'm probably not thinking about it the right way, but I feel that buying an NFT is an investment. I'm investing. You know, I'm voting with my money, right? That Chimpers, that Chimpers becomes this well-known brand and loved by many. This new character brand that I believe the world is looking for because a lot of these characters that we love so much already like I won't say played out, but they've been used way too much, and I feel like the world is looking for brand new worlds to explore, and um, yeah, and the start of like the digital aspect, yeah, yeah, the digital side of it, like with content creating and all these influencers like Mr. Beast, Sanat, iShow Speed, and many more like gamers and stuff. Is is that people are consuming through people are consuming now on these platforms, and this is like the new medium of like consuming media. I'm getting notifications and I'm not concentrated. Yeah, I'm not concentrated. Please let go forward. Drink more water. It's gonna be an epic show with lots to talk about. Yeah, junkie, we locked in. We are locked in. All right, back to Chimpers. Yeah, I'm thinking about this a lot because I'm trying to write a thesis on my investment strategy in NFTs. Mainly because I wanted it to make sense to me, but I just have this gut feeling that these 4 years, yeah, pushing on 5, that I've been accumulating digital assets that it wasn't a crazy thing to do. All right, so time to take some notes. I'll take down this note, for example, adopting Chimpster as their ecosystem token. All right, took that down. Let's see. Creating independently, digital asset treasury that strengthens collectors, creators, and entire Chimpers universe. More details, right? We did that one already. Sheesh. This is what not sleeping correctly does to you. All right, the Dojo Reserve Digital Asset Treasury is a community aligned frame designed to reward collectors. All right, so there's a treasury, all right, dimension of the Dojo Reserve, digital. Yeah, I'm gonna start going on a ramble with that, but I'm definitely gonna be talking a lot more about the strategy behind buying an NFT. But I would like to know your guys' take on it. What made you buy your first NFT? What made you take this more seriously? Um, and what's your approach in collecting, for one, and then two, your approach in how you get known in your community? I guess another pointer would be this: like when I was looking at the Chimpers collection, I saw many traits, but I also saw many types. There were different colored chimps. They had different rarities, um, and at the time, I think I was just looking for floor, right? And so luck. I think that's just why it's also luck has a lot to do with it, because to land on a cherry chimp is crazy, and I really like the number. My cherry chimp is 669, 6'7". um, so I decided, okay, my thing is now gonna be, because I bought it right, and I'm like, my thing is now just gonna be cherry chimps. I'm only gonna be looking for cherry chimps. This is how I'm gonna distinguish myself from the pack. this is how I'm gonna get my notoriety. I'm gonna be the guy that collects the cherry chimps, and I think it's played pretty well. Um, as people knowing me in the community as the guy that collects the cherry chimps. Um, uh, for example, V Friends. um, I decided to choose one character to buy. There's only one character that I go shopping for, and that's the humble hedgehog. It started with a serious one go, and then once I got that one, I'm like, okay, I can't buy all of the serious one because they're way too out of my price range. But the second best thing is to go to the series two, and I'm like, this is more doable. This is something that I can work towards to save up, buy, save up, buy, save up, buy, and eventually too, I be started taking the card side of it more and more serious, and even spending an amount I'm not too proud of on acquiring the collection that I have now of humble hedgehogs. But again, it's like me going all in. If this is something that I like, if this is something that I really believe in, the way to fully play it out is not. I'm not saying waste a whole bunch of money, and and especially not money that you can't lose or you can't afford to lose. But if you have the means and you're able to like be good with money and be able to take advantage of opportunities, then um, I think that could be a good strategy. You know, accumulating something you believe in, like what is it? There's a saying for that, but double down. Yeah, double down on the investment. Well, at least that's the approach that I took. That's not for you to take that as advice because again, none of this is financial advice, but it's just my approach. Sort of getting to like inside my head on how I look um, at NFTs and my approach into like um, I guess doubling down on my bet and on my conviction. So yeah, um, acquiring a certain trait in the V Friends world, a certain character, um, and then yeah. So yeah, you see different examples. Like when I'm in, for example, Zuki, that landed off of luck. I put an offer, they accepted it, with Fire Domain, and now I look for beans that complement my elemental, but with either like a panda, like some panda gear, some red panda gear that symbol that's the spirit animal for Fire Domain, or the actual beings with the fire in their hands. And for Azuki, my play is just to be, and my thing is to be in the fire domain, the fire force. Um, for GVC, Good Vibes Club, I was hard on Plastic Purple, for example. But yeah, different ways to go about it, but that's just my way to do it. Doesn't mean mine is correct by any means. I'm not the best trader. Here we go. The Dojo Reserve, Digital Asset Treasury is a community. Okay, we read that one right. It connects our real world growth with our on-chain roots. It connects our real world growth. So real world meaning social media, with our on-chain roots. Does it? Creating a system that keeps the chimpers ecosystem healthy and evolving for long term. That long term is very important. I my investment approach too is long term. You know, I feel like people just get rattled up with these like noise. It could make it more quieter if you just focus on the long term vision. Have something that you believe in, study it, really get involved, and long term, you'll know what this potential value could be. You can put an estimate. I mean, having 2 million, approaching 2 million followers on TikTok for a brand is insane. It's insane amount of reach. Um, and again, I don't believe that's priced in, but I have belief in my bets on my bag or my bags, my multiple bags is always long term thinking. It helps you from the stress of always looking and always getting rattled up by the first um, thing that pops up. So there you go, long term vision. So we have some alignment there. Why is it going back, man? Mm-hmm. Okay, so the Dojo Reserve will power ongoing reward seasons where collectors, artists, and community members earn rewards for creativity. So I like that consistency, contribution, all tracked through the new on-chain platform. So they mentioned a new on-chain platform for rewarding rewarding where collectors for rewarding collectors will power an ongoing reward season. Okay, on new on-chain platform with reward reward seasons. So I like the S. There's gonna be multiple ones. Okay, cool. So I'm sure this is gonna be a place where they are maybe leaderboards to see how much token you have. Also, the how much strategy bought chimpers you own. I think that's gonna be massive. And if you're looking at let's see, let's take a look at and if you're looking at there already now
Chip selection deleted.
um, loyalty. So this is the chimpers card section, but let's go to the login real quick. Login. Boom, 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 boom. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's go to the loyalty marketplace. Where are you? Where are you? What the drums? Oh, what the? What did I do? What did I do? Oh, that it. Cannot. Oh, is it? Confirm. Uh oh. Nope. Edit account. What did I? Yeah, what did I do, bro? Doom, doom, doom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Oops. I had to. I was doing some moving around with my treasure. That's what it was. So let's go to settings. Edit profile, marketing, collection. Nope. I gotta change this real quick. I don't have that chimp anymore. Sadly. This is not it. Where's the loyalty marketplace? Is it here? I can usually get through here. Edit profile. This one and forecast still no. Come on, man. Where is that? Okay. Should have been prepared. I should have been prepared. You see,
Selection
loyalty. Yeah. Oh.
O A L T Y.
Bruh. All right. Never mind. My bad. It's usually easy. Why? One more try. Home. Point is, they have a system with chimp, money sign chimp as their currency, and they had leaderboards for the cards at one point. This is where editing becomes so needed, but yep, never mind. I guess it will be for another time. So I'd like to see how they integrate that and what will happen to S sign, money sign chimp. Let's see. Connecting to the wider token network, Punkster. Okay. It will be it will accumulate. All right, so it will accumulate. I like that. It will be buying. Chimpster, they adopted the strategy used across Chimpers activations. Okay, so Punkster connecting. So Punkster connecting us to the wider Token Works network. Chimpers NFTs collected and curated as cultural assets and community rewards. Funded by a 1% fee share, future Chimpers revenues. Okay, so they will use the 1% fee that they get from this to buying back. Fee share. I like that term. Fee share. And future. Oh. And future. Chimpers revenues. Okay. Okay. Before reward system begins, a preseason phase in Q 2025 will ignite the system. So a preseason coming in this year. There's a preseason, so we're gonna get a taste of what this activation is going to look like. How are these guys looking? Still looks like they have a long way to go. Remember the stretch. I'm about to do My longest stream? I don't think so. Okay. Before rewarding season begins, a preseason phase will ignite the system, kickstart Chimpers integration. Okay. We'll definitely be looking out for that, the integration. Rewards, early participant. Looking for that. Okay. Begin dojo reserve accumulation and activation. Okay, so I will see. I would like to see how much, how much Chimster the reserve has. That's gonna be a good indicator. When you have the projects putting their money where their mouth is, it's where they have skin in the game. That's when again, I'm thinking of it in investing terms, but that's when an investor feels good to buy shares when the CEO founders are still there and they have a gigantic amount of shares because then there's an alignment there. At the end of 2025, the Chin Point loyalty system will sunset. Okay, here we go. So we've seen the chimpers move from um, hard staking to soft staking, right? So when you were transferring your chimpers to the dojo wallet, your chimper will come with like a sword emblem. That will indicate that your chimper that was the chimper that they gave you. It was like a one for one kind of thing. Um, and then they move to soft staking, which basically means if it's in your wallet, it's not moving, it's not listed for sale, you're acquiring chimp money sign chimp points. Um, and that's from starting from 25, the base for all base chimps in the collection, to 45 for those one of ones, um, and then 50 for Genesis chimps, and that's daily snapshots. All right, so let's read what they are saying about the chimp loyalty points. So at the end of 2025, the loyalty system will sunset. All holders will receive on-chain legacy collectible card. All holders will receive an on-chain legacy collectible card. So the legacy part of it means that it's going to it's going to be something when you hold that you're going to get rewarded. And I'm not misinterpreting that. If I am, please let me know and shut me down right away. But yeah, I'm thinking long-term benefits for those that were in it, in the trenches, collecting their chimp. Um, right, legacy. So it will range from common to grail. I wonder if that's gonna be based on how much chimp you have. Is that gonna be like manually put in the cards? Commemorating early contribution and belief in the dojo. These cards are gonna be among the grails of grails in Chimpers collectibles. Um, and we're soon gonna have like this little thing where we are diving into collecting because I did mention the physical side of my humble hedgehog. What you wanna call it? Love. Um, but also with chimpers, you have
PEN.
cool collectibles, cards being. I was just there, bro. I was just there. You see why it's important to get your sleep. You see what's important to get your sleep.
Select cards Chimper FOD.
I'm not on point right now, bro. Everything should be seamless, and it's not. I gotta get on my shit. Okay, so I really like one of them. I will show you final boat shoe. You see final boat shoe there, but I like these ones. A good example. So you get Boom, boom. These are the packs. I don't want the packs. Okay, you get the gist though. You get these nice rails, the animated artwork by Timpers, unique sound, and then you get these redeemable physicals for these. So first of its kind, digital to physical, art, music, first of its kind. I really like it. It's a good collectible. It's very underrated in the space. I believe the people that are accumulating right now will be very happy with themselves further down the line. Think of it as collecting those Pokemon cards, those Yu-Gi-Oh cards that you threw away. This is the time to collect, especially what you like, but to collect like a crazy person, bro. Because again, nothing is for sure in life, but the trajectory that the Chimpers are going, the team is moving. Those little steps that really move the needle, those carefully maneuvered strategies that they're implementing, all of that feels like it's the recipe for for success. Apart from basic, obviously cultivating a great community as they've done. So yeah, these collectibles super underrated, but I would love to see how these cards um, come out. Super excited for those. Okay, so yeah, each card offers ongoing recognition and rewards in future reward system. So okay, so there you go. Answer the question. I was right about it. Legacy collectible, ongoing rewards. Love to see it. Um, I think this is a good way to, yeah, a good way to give back to the community. Still want to see, I want to see if there's going to be something said here about number sign CHIMP. Q1 2026 alongside. So, oh shoot, I forgot to write that. So, everyone will be getting legacy collectible cards. More cards. Right. Oh, ongoing. Ignition. Okay, so far so good, man. I'm feeling really, really good about my position right now. And I'm usually not very good at this kind of stuff, but I'm glad that I'm here at this time, at this very moment. Still in the digital renaissance, man. Still in the digital renaissance. I'm not an OG. I didn't mint, but I'm here. I'm a participant. I love Chimpers. I love the community. I'm here to play it full out. And I'm really happy that I'm able to get this win right here. This is really, really dope. I love this. Um, Feeling more and more comfortable. Um, yeah. Q21 alongside the first full Chimpers reward system. Okay, so Q starting off with the bang with the reward system. Can't wait to see how that goes. We'll launch a new collector loyalty hub that tracks chimpers, chimpster. All right, so there we go. Okay, that's more clarity on moving to the currency. No more chimp, no more money sign chimp. Now it's chimpster. Performance, dojo reserve, activity, dojo reserve, activity, holder, holder assets, and reward participation. Okay. Each season evolves with community input powered by Dojo Reserve and Chimpster utility across digital drops. games, and in real life experiences. Yes, I like that. What I don't like is that my water bottle is empty. Give me a second. I'm going to get some agua. I'm going to get some agua. I'm going to be off for a little bit. Right, back. Um, in real life experiences. Okay, the flywheels in motion, community participation. Boom. Dojo reserve. Boom. Engagement rewards. Boom. Ecosystem growth. Boom. Renewed participation. A regenerative system built on creativity, alignment, and conviction. Chimpers have entered the strategy era. Okay, let's see, read more. The Dojo Reserve. Ah, man, I should have named the spaces the Dojo Reserve. Decided to go with agua mineral. And you know you can't do agua mineral without some lime. Be generous with your lime. And oh, that was beastly amount. Dang, I put a beastly amount of salt. Fuck me. Right, you got that. Top with salt and lime. Time to drink. Uh huh. That hit the spot. Okay. Dojo Reserve entering new evolution of chimpers. Dojo Reserve. I can distinguish Timpers from Cactus and Lulus. Correct me if I'm wrong, Master Chimpo. Was this you, or was this Cactus and Lulu? I believe this is Timper's Quiet Style. The Dojo Reserve, powered by the next evolution of Chimpers. Powering the next evolution of Chimpers. Yeah. All right. Where creativity, community, and long-term alignment meet. Chimpers is entering a new era, one that unites creativity, community, and long-term alignment. Through the introduction of the Dojo Reserve and the adoption of Chimpster, the independently launched strategy token created by TokenWorks, Chimpers is building a sustainable system that links real-world growth with digital foundation. The Dojo Reserve digital asset is a digital asset treasury designed to power rewards, protect collectors, and strengthen the entire Chimpers ecosystem, funded by a a share of the 1% protocol fee and future Chimpers revenue. It will accumulate Chimpster, Punkster, and Fire. So the Chimpers Reserve that we saw earlier on, um, I believe this is the wallet to look at to see if there's alignment to look at, just to see and just to see it in general. Uh, where's the activity? Activity. This right here. This is the one we're gonna be looking at. Earlier on, we saw mentioned the buy here, Isha, and then three chimps. All right, so far so good. And again, they have 200K. I think Good Vibes Club went in for 500. No, 50K, something like that. I gotta look at it again, but they went for a good amount. And this is not a small bag right here, so I'd love to see what they do with this. This is gonna reward the holders, man. This is exciting. To win a Genesis will be crazy, crazy. These are the grail of all grails in the Chimpers universe. The grail of all grails. This collection only has 98 revealed Genesis Chimpers with two diamond fleece that have been rumored to never be burned ever. Um, or confirm actually. A rumor. Okay. Isha. This is the treasury. Let's go back to where was it out here? Transforming creative success into long-lasting community values. Loves to see that. This innovative in, initiative connects everything Chimpers has built: art, stories, products, partnerships into one living loop where culture fuels growth and growth feeds culture. It marks the next evolution of Chimpers, a world where belief, creativity, participation are rewarded in equal measure. In equal measure, I love that. That's like saying, yo, you follow Pokemon, and Pokemon are rewarding you for all the stuff that you collected over the years, for all the stuff that you buy. I think this play is gonna be crazy good. The possibilities are crazy for it to be like one hub where they're tracking what you're buying, like as far as the Chimpers world goes. So like, I I bought a shirt, for example, right? I bought a shirt. It tracks that, how much I spend in my digital assets or card collecting. Um, it'll be great to see how they they build this which will be like the blueprint for all these other brands coming in. How do you reward the loyal fan in perpetuity as the brand gets bigger and bigger and bigger, because these are the people that are contributing to the success of the brand. I'm getting goosebumps just even thinking about it. That's amazing. That's beautiful. That's something I can get behind. And for those wondering what it would be, like one of the reasons why I get NFTs, why Chimpers, this is one of the perfect examples of why. Built from imagination. When Chimpers launched in 2022, the goal was simple: to have fun, build a world people wanted to be a part of. We told stories, creative and colorful universes with the dojo, arcade games, digital adventures that capture imagination and community spirit. As the landscape evolved, so we did we. Chimpers became a creative brand with purpose and long-term vision, expanding into physical product partnerships and experiences that brought our world to life. Today, with over 3.3 million followers across all social media, Chimpers proves that consistent creativity still wins. Now, with Chimpster, the Dojo Reserve, and the Dojo Reserve, we're completing the circle, linking real world growth back to our digital foundations and building a system where culture, creativity, and values are aligned. Powered by culture. Powered by culture. Boom. Powered by culture. Um, Collecting has always been a central has been central to Chimpers. Our community is full of art collectors and long-term holders who collect for meaning and love of the timeless characters. That is true. The Dojo Reserve protects that culture, by supporting the health of our NFT collection and discouraging short term flipping. It creates a mode that preserves value for true collectors. It also celebrates the creators, building artists, and community members who amplify Chimpers and help it evolve. Together, they form a living a living ecosystem where growth, participation, and storytelling is are deeply interconnected. Together, they form a living ecosystem where growth, participation, and storytelling are equally collective. Okay. Welcome, Chimpster, to the chimp ecosystem. Chimpy, I'm trying to read here, bro. As Chimper continues to evolve, the next step in our journey is the integration of Chimpster, a key strategic asset within the Dojo Reserve and the wider Chimpers ecosystem. Importantly, Chimpster is not developed, owned, or operated by Chimpers. It is an independent token created and launched by TokenWorks, a Web3 infrastructure studio behind the NFT strategy, framework, and projects such as Punkster. Chimpers is adopting Chimpster, not creating it. Okay, that's important to know. By integrating the token in our ecosystem, we unlock new ways for our community to participate in a dynamic on chain economy that complements our creative universe. This connection brings Chimpers into the broader strategy token network, which is also very important. uh, the fact that you launch a strategy token is one thing, but you're now in the tokens work network, which is another thing, and it just expands further awareness to the project. Yeah. Uh, okay. By integrating the token in our ecosystem, we unlock new wins. This connects. Okay, yeah, okay. Wait. Okay, this connects and brings Chimpers into a broader token work strategy while ensuring we maintain full creative and operational independence. Okay, what is the Dojo Reserve? The Dojo Reserve is the economic engine that powers the next chapter of Chimpers. It is the digital asset reserve designed to fuel rewards, empower collectors, and create a regenerative system of growth for the community. The Dojo Reserve will accumulate Chimpster, the adopting strategy token used across Chimpers activations. Punkster, I think a community member noted that Punkster without the U. So PNKSTR. Um, Linking Chimpster to the wider token strategy token network. Um, Chimpster and Chimpster. Chimpers NFTs collected curated and redeployed as a cultural reward for long-term assets. Every Chimpers NFT purchased by the Dojo Reserve will be manual and deliberate, celebrating the artistic diversity of our color. Okay, okay, I like that. I like that. Am I ready to talk Chimpster? Sort of, kind of. Let's keep on studying. How? All right, I'm gonna take 2 second break there. 2 seconds. Alrighty, we're back. My bad for that. How long have we been streaming? How long has that been going for? Oh, almost an hour. Sheesh. See one fan there. Let's go. Let me put a heart. Where were we? Let's look at notifications real quick. Carol Show, let's go. Shout outs to Gato. GTA. Let's go. GTA. Champ. Okay. Where were we? We were here. All right. How does the Dojo Reserve work? So the dojo is funded by a share funded by okay, something to note here. So the Dojo Reserve, the one that we were just on, this one right here with about 50, about 51 ETH, is funded by the 1% that they get from the strategy protocol fee when they sell a Chimpers NFT, and future Chimpers revenues. Would that be like from the collection? or are we talking broad collections? Because they're cards too, right? Um, yeah, well, that'll be good to see more clarity on that. These inflows form a regenerative loop that allows the ecosystem to grow sustainably while continuously redistributing value to the community. See that loop, that regenerative loop is the thing that really like wows me. It's crazy that I mean better late than never, but it's crazy that just now something like this was created. That's tokens were created something special here. Revenues flow in through protocol transaction fees. So I would like to note that the revenues. This is how the chimps are going to be making their money. More clarity. So they'll have it through protocol transaction fees. They'll have revenues from, see, there we go. There we go. Revenues from future Chimpers products, drops, and collaborations. Okay. Okay. Strategic partnerships and ecosystem contributions, value flowbacks. What? Strategic partnerships and ecosystem contribution value flows back out through. Am I reading this wrong? Ecosystem contributions value flows back out through. Okay. Mark that as strategic partnerships. Partnerships. Okay. So real world products as well, right? There we go. Seasonal rewards for collectors and contributors. Okay, okay. So that was the top part for the money already. Let's now I guess these are like other things gonna happen, right? So seasonal rewards for collectors and contributors. Buy and burn mechanisms for chimpers. Oh, I like that. I like that. That the community is making a buy and burn mechanism for Chimpster. Yes. Community built product, you can say, to buy and burn mechanism for Chimpster. So a quick resetter. We're about an hour in, and I'm still very sleepy. We're talking we're talking chimpers. We're talking chimpster. We are we're trying to get some notes for Tuesday Spaces, but it's also a quick a little glimpse on what goes on in the chimpers ecosystem. without using NFT words. All right. Just think of it as you own a limited asset, and then you get perks down the line because it's innovative. Um, Seasonal rewards for collectors and contributors, buy and burn mechanisms for Chimpster, cultural prizes, creative grants. Creative grants. That's interesting. Collectors incentives, activations and real life experiences powered by the Dojo Reserve. Okay, so thinking a gathering, and it would be funded by the Dojo Reserve. Um, let's see. The Dojo Reserve is not an automated speculative fund. It is a community aligned framework that translates ecosystem success directly into community benefit. It's a reserve for the community, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Understanding Chimpster. Chimpster is a strategy token launched independently and operated by Token Works. Chimpers has no ownership, control, or management role in Chimpster. Instead, we are adopting it as an external token within our ecosystem. Within Chimpster, we will serve as a utility. Oh, within Chimpers, Chimpster will serve as a utility token across games, collectibles, artwork editions. Ooh, I would love to see the first Chimpster art piece by Tippers. Oof. I'll buy a couple of editions of those because again, this is a monumental moment. This is a first step. This is something that will be treasured. This is something that is um, a big moment in Chimpers history. So again, like to collect those historical artifacts, historical goodies, because they appreciate really well over time. So yeah, um, well at least that's my thesis, right? So again, this is not investing advice at all. I'm gonna be saying that so many times. This is not investing advice. This is just one human's perspective, one cherry chimp's way of looking at things, but it doesn't mean it's the correct way, by no means. So please do your own research, and the whole shebang, right? Within chimpers, okay. Enable community rewards and creative incentive. Participate by oh, what the. Right, so I like this one. Connect the Chimpers ecosystem to the broader TokenWorks strategy network. This integration allows Chimpers to leverage proven on-chain infrastructure while maintaining the creative and operational independence that defines our brand. Who is TokenWorks? TokenWorks is an independent Web3 entity that builds NFT strategy protocols, a system connecting NFTs, tokens, and on chain treasuries into sustainable, self reinforcing ecosystems. They pioneer Punkster and have expanded the model to other NFT collections, creating transparent and regenerative token economic economies. Chimpers has chosen to adopt the TokenWorks framework because it aligns with our long-term vision of sustainable incentive-aligned growth. However, TokenWorks remains entirely independent with no ownership, governance, or operational role within Chimpsters. Yeah, yeah, those are good things to highlight. This is why also you become more bullish because they're not, they're not, yeah, they're their own entities, and the fact that they're the chimpsters like good vibes are adopting it as their ecosystem token. It's really telling of the the teams believing in token what token works is doing, and helping out that that play come into fruition by putting their money where their mouth is and fully adopting it. Um, but adopting it again doesn't make it like they will have roles in token works or token works have roles in chimpsters. By no means that's the end goal because then that just defeats the purpose of doing this in the first place. You feel me? It doesn't make sense. So again, a big positive here, a big highlight to note when it comes to strategy in general, and then the strategy token. Um, and again, why I feel like long term this is just something to dollar cost average into. A lot of people get um, really hyped up about the first initial release. Of course, the first initial release, you get them at a certain price, but then again, you have to take into consideration that you have like a 90% protocol fee, and then it goes down gradually. I think over an hour or so, it goes down until it reaches a baseline of 10%. So that's something to note. But again, I'm the type that I slept through the initial release, and I got in when I got in. I didn't even think about how much it was at the time, whatever. I just got in. I'm like, yo, long term play. And now if it goes crazy up, again, put in a couple of bucks. If it goes crazy down, add more couple of bucks. It is what it is. Long term vision. This is the new norm. This is something that I feel a lot of people, a lot of projects should consider and are considering, because again, they don't have to put their attention into creating this sophisticated protocol in a token. We have somebody do that, somebody that's has cracked the code on what it is to like create a token. So there's no people jumping in and trying to make a quick bag out of it. I mean, there will be, but it just um, it's just a whole different token to my understanding that it's not going to be in the long term going to be easy to like just try to flip. Yeah, short way to say is that I believe in. I mean, long way to say I believe in token works and the Chimpster and the Vibester and Punkster by that. Um, However, token works remains entirely independent. Okay. Preseason phase two this year. So the preseason phase this year will take place exclusively during Q2 and 4, serving the bigger, serving the bridge between the chimp point era. Ooh, this is what I wanted to read. This is the good stuff right here. This is what I've been waiting for. More clarity on chimp. Um, so the preseason phase will take place exclusively during Q 2025, serving as the bridge between the chimp point era and the launch of Chimpster reward season in early 26. During this period, Chimpster integration will begin across select Chimpers experiences. Okay. Protocol NFT buyers will start earning early rewards. So again, this is the man. I wish I had liquidity. Man, I would have bought a couple of chips. Okay, so yeah, so they're gonna be rewarding those that buy from the protocol. the chimpsters, the chimpers that the protocol is selling with that 1.2% um, on top. All right, protocol NFT buyers will start um, earning early rewards. The Dojo Reserve will begin accumulating and deploying assets. By deploying, do you mean rewarding already? Is this gonna be like a treasure chest kind of thing? Is it gonna be point related? Is this gonna be participation based? Um, is this gonna be like buy, buy a ticket with your chimpster and then see if you can win a prize? How you guys gonna do this? I want to know. I can't wait to see how that plays out. Protocol NFT buyers will start early activations such as Chimpers Open Edition. I'm going for that one. That Open Edition, bro, I'm gonna buy at least like 5 of those. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Chimpers Edition. Rare auction. Ooh, man, the whales, bro. The whales are gonna go hard for this one. Why am I a broke chimp? Gotta get my money up, man. Gotta get my bananas up. And card app integration will help ignite the flywheel. Interesting. Interesting. So there, one thing to know is that in the card app, they're able to pay with card and a large amount of tokens. So I would love to see how are they just gonna add it, or is it just gonna be now selected tokens, but Chimpster as like the default currency. I want to see how they play that out. The Dojo Reserve will begin accumulating. Okay, early ignites. Okay, the preseason phase is designed to accelerate engagement and prepare the ecosystem for the next chapter of collector alignment rewards. So again, they have a huge asset in their in their card app. They pretty much can do anything with, right? So we love to see the integration and thinking of that. It flew by my mind, but already seeing cool little things that one can look forward to using their Chimpster, Timpers editions, auction. Um, I just ran through them. Cards, yeah, yeah. All right, legacy collectible cards. Transition to the Dojo Reserve. For the last 18 months, all Chimpers NFT holders have earned daily chimp points based on rarity tiers, redeemable for raffles, auctions, and exclusive rewards such as artwork, physical items, and merchandise. The Chimpers Point era will officially conclude December 31st. December 31st. I'm reading all of this. I'm not writing nothing down, man. What? Chimp Point era will officially conclude December 31st. Okay. Marking the transition to our next phase of rewards through the Dojo Reserve. At the point At that point, every collector will receive a legacy collectible card NFT issued in one of 5 rarities: common, oh yeah, let's go, uncommon, rare, legendary, or grail. All of these rarities will be determined by the total chimp points accumulated over time. So this is how they're going to transition from dollar sign chimp, the loyalty point that all these chimpers have been accumulating over the years by holding, and they're gonna do it in a card drop. So again, this legacy card collectible that you're gonna have, based on the total amount of chimp points, will indicate the levels of rewards, I believe, that you're gonna get in future drops or reward events. This is very exciting. This is very exciting. I'm not a whale, but I have a good amount. I hope that I'm up there on rare at least. I know legendaries and grails are too crazy for me to ask, but please let me be a rare. All right, determined by the total chimp points accumulated over time. These cards are tradable NFTs that symbolize early contribution and loyalty within Chimper's ecosystem. Each card grants ongoing access to rewards in the new loyalty system, including participation in seasonal reward events, raffles, claimable prizes. Oh, dude, this is dope. All right, so it's an NFT. I'm sure that there's gonna be a market for this. People will want to buy these NFT cards from people to have better reward systems for themselves, whether better reward seasons for themselves. These cards are tradable NFTs. Okay, right. High rarity cards offer enhanced access. There you go. I love the wording here. The higher rarity, the more enhanced the access, stronger multipliers, and greater reward potential, creating a lasting link between past dedication to future participation in the dojo reserve. Yes. So these cards will benefit from the dojo reserve. These dojo reserve already shows a Genesis, three chimpers. Uh, they will accumulate Chimpster, Punkster. They're building our reserve to reward creators. I mean, community members, and this feels like a good way to transition from chimp points to Chimpster. Very, very well executed team. I love this. I love this. I'm happy for this. I have no negative comments about this. This is great. This is the one thing that I was thinking about. This is the one thing. It's like, what's gonna happen to all my chimp points? I was really strategically building those out. What is gonna become of them? There's more clarity here. There's the full answer here. I love it, and again, I hope I get a top rarity here. Um, Chimpers reward season. The first Chimpers reward season will launch in early 26, marking the start of an ongoing system that rewards creativity, consistency, and contribution across Chimpers universe. Each season will evolve dynamically with rewards distributed through the Dojo Reserve and Chimpster integration. A new reward platform and data hub will track holding cards, engagement, and on-chain activity across the entire Chimpers ecosystem, including token works data. So I guess that means you're buying Chimpster, you're selling all that stuff, buying, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Ongoing system that rewards, all right, each system, a new rewards platform and data hub tracking car engagement on chain across the entire Chimpers ecosystem. including token work data to ensure transparency and alignment. Community input will shape every season, allowing the system to grow and adapt in step with the evolving Chimpers world. Come on, community, this is your time to shine. Come up with crazy, dope ideas to make the best possible ecosystem for us. The flywheel. The Dojo Reserve and Chimpster integration create a self-reinforcing flywheel that sustains momentum across the system. Protocol fees and revenues flow into the Dojo Reserve. There we go. The, the reserve accumulates assets and funds rewards. Rewards burn and activations generate demand on Chimpers NFTs and Chimpster. Increased engagement drives more activity, collaboration, and real world monetization. Revenue cycle back into the Dojo Reserve, strengthening the system over time. Momentum no longer depends on speculation. That was the thing about the flippers that I was talking about. That I didn't have the right words to say it, but there we go. No longer depends on speculation. Is driven by creativity, contribution, and expansion on the Chimpers IP across the Web3 and beyond. Path forward. Almost there. Almost there. Path forward. The path forward. The Dojo Reserve represents the next evolution of Chimpers, a community aligned, regenerative ecosystem that rewards creativity, contributions, and belief. It pays to participate, man. This is also another thing to note. It pays to participate. Play it full out. If you're an NFT holder, go all in on your community. Reach out, write about it, make videos about it, talk about it, all the good stuff. Adopting Chimpsters and activating the Dojo Reserve will we are building sorry. By adopting Chimpsters and activating the Dojo Reserve, we are building a sustainable flywheel that ties together collectors, creators, and culture under one unified vision. This is more than a token integration. It's the foundation of shared growth between Web3 and real world. The dojo has entered the strategy era. And there you have it. The strategy era has begun. A lot of notes that I gotta write, but it's about that time where um, I close down the stream for today. Cherry Chimp Chronicles. I'm gonna make it a thing. Appreciate those on YouTube. Appreciate those on X that took the time to ride that roller coaster. Yeah, very excited. I'll be honest, excited. Very chimpish about the future of Chimpers and where we're going at. It's pretty dope, and just to think that this is not the only thing that happened this year. So many things happened, and we're still waiting on those plushies, bro. Still waiting on those cute plushies. Can't wait for those to come in. But here we go. Think this is gonna be the dividends that a stock will pay, basically. The NFT pays in these activations, these yeah, because I mean, depending on the rarity that I get, I just bought, right? I just bought and hold, and now I'm getting rewarded for buying and holding. Pretty dope. Also part of my thesis. When do I have this masterpieces? The Cherry Chimps thesis to collecting NFTs, digital assets. Yeah, man. Dope one. Happy Saturday. Hope that the rest of your Saturday goes well. Um, wherever you guys are at, stay safe. Love. With that, I gotta head out.